And we are live, ladies and gentlemen, minasan, everyone. I'm in Hamamatsucho right now. Welcome. Sorry, I'm a little bit late, just a little bit late. I'm in Hamamatsucho, and I'm going to show you the station. Actually, so Hamamatsucho is actually quite a popular location because it's the very last stop of the monorail, and a lot of people. Hello, Tommy Tran, how you doing? Good morning. Purple Gold, morning from chilly Australia. It's very warm here in Tokyo, I must say, but it was raining earlier on. Typical rainy season. But I was explaining that I want to show you this area because I know that some people like the idea of staying here, and it's not a bad option for staying in Tokyo because you have a direct connection to Haneda Airport, and it means that it's very convenient if you're flying from or to Haneda Airport. And also Hamamatsucho Station has a direct line connected to the Yamanote line. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you 3 stations today. Hamamatsucho Station. I'm going to show you another station, which is the station that connects to the monorail of Odaiba, and I'm also going to show you Diamond Station, and we're going to finish the stream at the Tokyo Tower because this area is very well known for its views of the Tokyo Tower. So if you are somebody who is interested, oh, I didn't realize how close I was. Let me turn things around. If you're somebody who is interested in the Tokyo Tower, and who wouldn't be, let me just show you. There it is. Tokyo Tower is there. But instead of just walking to the Tokyo Tower, I thought I would make it more useful for anybody watching in the replay. So first of all, we have the Daimon Station here, which connects to the Tokyo Metro with the Asakusa line and the Oedo line. As you can see, I don't know if it's flickering too much, but so this is quite a handy station to begin with for the metro. But the one that's just maybe 50 meters away, maybe a little bit more, is Hamamatsucho Station, which connects to the monorail and the JR and some JR lines, including the Yamanote line, which is one of Tokyo's main lines and one that I recommend people stay at. So there's a lot going for this general area. Let me show you. Yeah, I at my chin. Stayed at a cute little manga themed hotel 5 minutes from there called Hotel. I have a little bit of a black spot here, a dark spot. Oh no. We'll come back soon. Won't do very well, but hopefully this will upload after. Walk our way back anyway. Wow. Alright, I'm hoping that things will improve shortly. Hold on tight, guys. There we go. And we are back. Sorry, everyone. There was a little bit of a dead spot there. But I think we're back. So, okay, everyone. Thanks for your patience. But we're back, and I wanted to show you actually that Hamamatsucho is just there. If I zoom in a little bit, you'll probably see it. Hamamatsucho station is just underneath that sort of bridge thing, and it's a great little station because it connects directly to the Yamanote line, and it's actually the very last stop on the monorail. So it's very handy if you're coming from Haneda Airport. I saw another streamer sort of mention that there was problems with Prism, but hey, I am back, and I can now see things live, as in I can see the connection changing and everything. But I am back. I'm gonna have to stream with the YouTube app from now on. I am back, and I can see the connections much better, and I can see that there's an update to information on my screen. So, but I now know if it gets stuck, I now know what to do anyway. So, all right, over here is Takashiba Station, Yurakamome line. Let me show you. And this is the line, quite a unique line, because it's sort of like it's a monorail, but it's unmanned. It's an automatic monorail. Yurakamome line. This is the one that goes to Odaiba. I want to show you. Maybe we could see the train pass. So this is only, 8 minutes away from Hamamatsucho station, probably. No more than that. There you go. And that's sort of like the logo. Let's explore this area a little bit. This seems to be like a pirate ship. Let's see if we can see one of the trains pass. Because they're pretty cool. That train line is pretty cool. What's with this ship? This boat here? Check it out. So that's an automatic train system. Oh, it's not a boat, it's a something. It's just a decoration. Weird. The chat is it like, man, I miss how clean everything in Japan compared to here in Australia, Sydney is. Yeah, it is clean. However, I must admit that it's not as clean as it was 10 years ago or even 5 years ago. I mean, it's still very, very clean, but it's not the same. Certain areas that were traditionally dirty, like Shinjuku, they're still quite dirty, obviously, but or certain parts anyway, during certain times of the day. But there are some areas that used to be very, very clean that I wouldn't say they're dirty. They're just a little bit more, there's a little bit more trash or rubbish here and there. And I guess it's all as a result of more tourists, more foreigners. I don't know. Maybe different habits of people. Hey, Saika, how are you doing? So for those of you watching now, I've been having some in and out issues of with the live stream, and I think it's the app that I'm using, but I've now figured out if it gets stuck what to do. So if it does get stuck, just give it 2 minutes or so and I'll be back whilst I try to sort things out. There is a little area which is there's a little bit of a dead spot for connectivity, so just be aware of that. Also, it's difficult for me to say what's changed the most because I was here just in April, so it hasn't been, and then before that I was here in February I think. So it's difficult, but I think there's a little bit more trash here and there. I wouldn't say it's like a crazy amount of rubbish or trash. It's just that wouldn't have existed like a few years ago, Like nothing crazy. Like maybe I'm just nitpicking, maybe I'm just being super nitpicking. The highlight of my trip so far, hanging out with my friends, although tiring, exhausting really. I think I've learned something about myself, and that is that I would never do a Ninja Monkey tour group sort of trip. I don't do very well having to lead people around. I mean, I do a great job because everything is well planned and I know what I'm doing, and it's fine to do it for my friends. I love doing it for my friends, but I would never do it for like a group, I don't think. It's just exhausting, tiring, mentally tiring, all the time trying to think, are they enjoying themselves? Have they missed anything out? Especially with kids, are the kids getting bored? Obviously, it's a little bit tiring for them, for me, for everyone. We can get a little bit moody here and there because it is what it is after all. But I think the highlight has been definitely hanging out with some of my close friends from home. They've been with me until yesterday. They just left yesterday to Kyoto. And I will be meeting up with them in Osaka for 3 days once I'm in Osaka. So yeah, that is potentially my highlight. We done things, actually we did Disney Sea, and that was pretty incredible actually. Although I think we're gonna have to do I don't want to do a whole like feature video on Disney Sea because there's people that devote themselves to it and they do a much better job of it than me. But there's a lot to talk about. It's not the most straightforward system in place. It's exhausting. There's a lot of little details that you need to know if you want to do the trip properly, which we sort of figured out. That's a boat thing. Which way did I come from? I'm trying to find my way back. I don't want to deviate too much. Okay, let's walk in the direction of the Tokyo Tower if I find the Tokyo Tower. But the new area of Disney Sea was pretty cool. If you have kids and you want to sort of break up your trip from the typical culture Japan thing, I know that Disney and Universal and all that isn't for everyone. I get it. I mean, I probably wouldn't have done it had I not been with my friends and their kids. But I do see the appeal, and I do see how going to Disney or Universal Studios would actually be a very good way of breaking up your trip if you have kids. So yeah. It's good to know our strengths and our individual interests. Sounds like you know yourself. I know myself very well. I mean, I know when I'm going to be good company and when I'm not going to be good company. I'm usually good company. There's two things about me. Number one, and that is, if I'm hungry, I get angry. So I get hangry. And you don't want to be around me when I'm hangry. So my friends that know me very, very well, they actually have snacks with me, with them, to give me just in case. And number two, I need as much full sleep as I possibly can, or else I get really, really cranky. Two things that can happen very easily when you are in Japan touring people around. All right. Which way am I going? Which way did I come from? I think I might have to go this way. Getting lost is all part of it, right? There's a Hungry Joe's near Akihabara. Well, I'm nowhere near Akihabara, and thankfully, just before the stream, I had some breakfast to make sure that I wouldn't get hungry. You don't want me hungry. I also like to, I want to say like micro plan or be like micromanage things, but I do like knowing what I'm gonna do in a day, and I don't like it when my plans change too drastically. That's one thing that can really annoy me, because I like to be efficient. That's the thing. I had for breakfast, I was gonna go somewhere and have like a much better breakfast, but because the stream was starting and there was only like 7 minutes before the stream was scheduled, because I actually did laundry this morning, I ended up having a very, 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 very quick sausage McMuffin and a coffee. So apologies if that's disappointing, but when I'm traveling Japan, I tend to do what's convenient for me, especially at this point where I've literally come to Japan so many times that I don't need to be doing all the like get everything done on one trip. I've done all that. So, healthy people. My anxiety is really high if I have to deviate too much from plans as well. It's like I need 12 hours notice. Nah, look, it's not about, I'm quite flexible. Don't get me wrong, I'm quite flexible. It's just that like I like to know what I'm doing in the morning. I like to know what I'm doing in the afternoon, so that I can be as efficient as I can. I don't like just walking around doing nothing, you know. I like to have some kind of a plan, even if the plan is that I do nothing, but it has to be part of the plan. So I was meeting someone this morning and they've delayed it to this afternoon, which is fine. I would have preferred to be more efficient and get more done this morning, but it wasn't to be. And basically I just adapted myself a little bit and I decided to do laundry. So this is the thing, I don't want to be inefficient. So if a plan changes, I need to find an efficient way of making things work. So this morning I was supposed to meet somebody. They've postponed it for later, which is fine. So I just ended up doing laundry, which took about 2 hours of the morning. And then I also decided to do a live stream instead. So problem solved. It's all good. I usually have a list of things I want to do and assign days just to things that require reservations. Yeah, I mean, I don't do that too much anymore. Like, for example, today, I just had on my agenda that I was going to meet somebody and hang out. I'm going to Nagoya tomorrow, and today was just going to be a chill out day, you know? But had I known from the beginning that I wasn't going to meet somebody till later on this afternoon, then I would have maybe planned something into the morning a little bit more efficiently, if that makes any sense. Right, I'm walking a different way because there was absolutely no connection earlier. So hopefully I can turn left at some point, or else we're going to be very lost. It's quiet. I mean, there's like 3 main roads and 2 train tracks above me, but it's quiet down here. The laundry machines in the hotel that I'm staying at took so much longer than I expected, because usually I'd say I can get a load done in under an hour and a half, like with the timer, you know. But it was 2 hours in total when I put in the clothes, and it wasn't that much really. I only did laundry because I had time to kill. So I was like, well, I can do laundry, I can shave, I can shower. Yeah, I mean, for sure, you want to make the most of it. How am I going to cross this road? Oh boy. I wish I could share my location with you guys in the future. That's something that I would absolutely love to do. Have a little map view on the corner, you know? Because if I walk any further and I don't see a way of crossing, I'm going to have to turn back. Because this isn't fun. I don't take denim on trips that I plan to do laundry on. Yeah, they take ages. I don't either. I mean, right now my setup is very, very, very minimal. I have like 2 t-shirts, 3 shirts, and 2 pairs of shorts, and obviously underwear and all that. So I wasn't planning on doing any laundry until at least 3 or 4 days time. But now that my plan sort of changed this morning and I've done laundry, that's probably gained me a week now of not having to worry. Although I do want to purchase maybe 1 or 2 more t-shirts from Uniqlo, the Airism t-shirts. Ooh, can I? No, I can't. There's a river there. I was gonna say, can I go down the stairs? There's no stairs. It's a river. Okay, if people are coming from here, maybe it means that they've somehow crossed or come from somewhere. This doesn't look like there's remotely a chance for me to cross right now. And I'm now starting to turn like, oh well, this is an adventure. What big gate? Big gate, big gate. I missed the big gate, sorry. Is there gonna be a time for crossing? We shall find out. Good morning, Stephen. Well, I'm assuming that because there's more people now, like sort of walking in this direction, and I can see a crowd of people, I wouldn't say a crowd, but I could see some people in the distance, that there must be a way to cross over very soon. And anyway, what's the worst that can happen? I end up at some station and I get the train back. But my aim, guys, was to walk back via Hamamatsucho station, which is how I started the stream, and walk all the way to the Tokyo Tower. So hopefully I'll be able to loop back and get you to the Tokyo Tower. Because what it feels to me like I'm walking to Roppongi. Maybe. Or Shimbashi or something. Looks like the connection is holding steady, which is good. Maybe I've done myself a favor because earlier on, just below Hamamatsucho station, the connection was terrible. So, ooh, I see a zebra. I see a crossing. Perfect. I'm gonna cross. There we go. Hopefully we'll turn green shortly. There we go. Scary roads there. Ah. Oh, Tokyo is definitely not shoulder to shoulder crowds. It's just certain areas, and sometimes it's even at certain times of the day, you know, so I was talking about this yesterday to a friend about how London is so busy, so busy. What's the weather like? It's overcast. I think it's going to rain later on. It feels warm and slightly humid, but I wouldn't say that it feels 30 degrees. But maybe it is. I would say it feels more like 27 degrees to me. Yeah, busy train stations could be a little bit of a struggle for some people, especially if it's the first time or you haven't not used to those kind of crowds. But it's something that you just need to take a step back and take a deep breath and just go with. So I'm gonna walk this way. Oh boy, the stairs. I don't know which way I'm going. We'll find out, guys. This is a proper... not that I got lost, but I totally deviated. I know that the Tokyo Tower is in that direction, so as long as I walk in that sort of general direction, I'll be fine. Lots of crossing. A lot of crossing I can see. So I just saw Shinkansen. I don't know if you spotted that before, but there's probably going to be another Shinkansen, if that's a Shinkansen line there. Isn't that so Tokyo, guys? No. Hey, there we go. Yep, the compliance guys are there next to me. Another Shinkansen about to head above. What? They slow down though when it's inside of cities. Alright, going under a bridge, hopefully the connection will stay alive. This evening I want to have a slightly earlier evening. I need to also sort out my Shinkansen tickets for tomorrow and figure out at what time I'm actually going to be heading to Nagoya. But it's going to be the first time I've not used the JR Pass on that route. So it's cool because I'm going to be using, I'm guessing I'm going to be going on the Nozomi train, which I've never been on as a result of the JR Pass. So I need to go in that direction, but I'm just going to follow this road. And let's see. I don't think anyone who comes to Japan, to Tokyo, is prepared for the amount of walking you do. It's sort of like you need to go on a special fitness plan before coming. Right, I'm hoping But I will soon be able to see the Tokyo Tower. I'm gonna have to turn left, I think. Wow, have I got my bearings completely wrong? Wouldn't be the first time. Right, let's have a look. You are here. And where's the freaking Tokyo Tower? Doesn't matter. Perfect stream to listen to as I Google search for cheap flights. Awesome. I hope you find some. I'm still trying to figure out when the best time to stream is. So I thought I'd try a stream at 9:30 a.m. Tokyo time. Next time I'll probably try one like at 11 or something. And then I'll try one later on in the afternoon, another day, then one in the evening, just to get a feel for when my audience is alive and awake. It's a little bit humid. It is a little bit humid, yeah. And I've noticed very recently, it's a new thing, maybe it's a getting old thing, but the air conditioning really affects me big time. Like, anytime I go into a place with air conditioning, my throat dries up. I get like, sort of like allergies. I start sneezing, I start coughing, which sucks because you need air conditioning in Japan. And it's a new thing. I've never ever had any problems with aircon. It's really like I'm allergic to air conditioning now. 9:30 Japan time is 10:30 a.m. Australian Eastern time for reference. Cool. Maybe I just need to do different times for different audiences. I'm happy with whoever's watching, really, so. Okay, let's see where I am. I have lozenges. I do have some. Maybe I should have one, but I'll be having one all the time. Is that the Tokyo Tower there? Maybe that's the Tokyo Tower over there. I see a big spiral. So if I carry on walking, can I cross before it stops? Cross. There's a Tokyo Tower there. So, gonna make my way back to Hamamatsucho sort of area. I know where I am, more or less. I will need a coffee soon. It is humid. I want to go to Uniqlo, and I'm wearing these like Aries t-shirts, and they do quite a good job of keeping me cool-ish. Cool-ish. Because I wanted to show you the temple that's in front of the Tokyo Tower, and that's where I was going to sort of end the stream. Is it the Zoji temple? Is that the name of the temple? Is there Zoji? And I need another coffee or water. Maybe I need to drink water. Domino's here. Who is this guy? What's he doing in Tokyo? Tokyo, Drew? How are you doing? I'm in Tokyo. I'm already suffering with humidity issues, even though I know that there's what's up ahead of me is going to be nothing compared to the humidity and the heat. This is not even hot compared to what I know is coming. So I'm sort of like bracing myself, at the same time enjoying the fact. Where are you at, by the way? Tokyo, Drew? Hey, thanks so much. Tommy, coffee, yay, I'm gonna get a coffee for sure, even if it's from a vending machine. Thanks so much, Saika. Awesome. Arigatou gozaimasu. I'd forgotten how much you freaking walk in Tokyo. Walking in this sort of humidity so early in the morning is hard. Oh. Let me see if I even find my bearings. So tomorrow morning I'm heading to Nagoya, guys. Woo! I will be in Nagoya for a few days, and maybe I might actually get an early Nagoya train. I'm meeting someone in Nagoya at 3:30 p.m. But maybe, just maybe, I will head over to Nagoya earlier, and I can stream earlier from Nagoya. Nagoya in 2 weeks' time, awesome. I'll spread out the coffees. I won't have one after the other, okay? All right, I know exactly where I am now, because this is more or less where I started my stream, and I'm gonna show you guys. This is actually very close to where my hotel is. I'm staying in a hotel just around the corner over there. Oh, I nearly hit that woman with my, well, she was looking into her phone also, so we were both to blame. So yeah, my hotel is just around the corner here, and we're gonna go through a gate. I can't remember the name of the gate. And then, oh, it's warm. I also want to show you a special bar, izakaya, for anybody who's ever interested. I posted a story on Instagram with a envelope full of money, and it's there in that bar for as a rainy day fund for any subscriber who's having issues and needs to grab a few extra 1,000 yen. You can go there, you can add to the envelope to help a subscriber, or you can use the money if you want to. So and I arrived in Japan 10 years ago for the first time, and I actually stayed just around the corner that way 10 years ago. So this is a really nice place to stay. It's like a full circle moment. 10 years of traveling Japan, a decade of traveling Japan yesterday. So part of the reason why I wanted to stay here, I can actually say that my first ever meal in Japan 10 years ago was in that restaurant there, Matsuya. And the very first ever konbini that I ever went to when I was in Japan was this Family Mart. Like literally, this is the first ever Family Mart that I ever went to. Or was it Family Mart? Or was it, if there's a 7-Eleven further on, maybe it's a 7-Eleven further on. But I think it was that Family Mart. And the first ever Starbucks that I ever went to when I was in Japan 10 years ago was
Vlog?
Hmm?
Vlog.
Live stream.
Oh,
Live stream.
so cool.
Thank you. ありがとうございます。日本人ですか?
I'm
Ah,
Chinese.
okay. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Dango! Making friends along the way. Dude, it's gonna be as hot as say to the summer. Oh, not quite, not yet. Not super hot. A little bit humid, but not crazy yet. But it will be. So yeah, this is literally the area that I stayed in the very first time that I came to Japan. I can actually point out the first konbini I ever went to, the first restaurant that I ate in, the first Starbucks I had a drink in. So there's actually a shrine sort of thing back here, which is quite pretty. Maybe I can show you. We'll start getting the pictures now of the Tokyo Tower. Can you see the Tokyo Tower? And I think I might have just passed. Wait a minute, let me see. I've just gone past because I was not noticing, but I want to show you how to get to this little tiny izakaya. For anybody watching, it's a rainy day izakaya, as in there's an envelope in the name of Ninja Monkey, and you can either add to it if you want to be generous to help a future subscriber of Ninja Monkey or Happy Gaijin, or you can take the money and use it if you feel that you need to. Obviously, I'd prefer it that you only use it if you really need it. And there we go. So, basically, just give you, there's a store there called Red Arms at Red Ananas, where the Starbucks is over there. And at the end of the street here is this random little izakaya stroke bar. And also, I've been coming here for 10 years. It's obviously closed now because it's like quite early in the morning. But I've been coming here for 10 years. I'm going to zoom in so you can see. Just that one there, okay? And yeah, I've been going to that guy for 10 years. Every time I go, he's like, Ninja Monkey. fun. It's a nice little place. It's not the most epic place in the world, but I guess when you have like a core memory associated to a place, it's going to be special. Does anybody feel the same way? Sometimes there's certain areas or things that aren't like super amazing, but you have a core memory associated, and then it just changes everything, right? Right. How are you doing, Triangle, by the way? It's still rainy season, so I feel like things are still rather cool, you know? The first time I came to Japan, 10 years and 1 day ago, I can say that, 10 years and 1 day ago. First time I came to Japan, I came straight to this temple, went for a little wander, and it was my first time sort of traveling on my own. And first time coming to Japan, and I remember actually being so anxious and worried about getting lost and not being able to find my hotel. Bearing in mind that I didn't have pocket Wi-Fi, I didn't even have a proper mobile phone with Google Maps or anything like that, probably 10 years ago. And even if I did, I wouldn't have had internet. So I remember constantly trying to retrace my steps, making sure that I hadn't lost or that I wasn't going to get lost. So it was easy because obviously there's that gate at the end that we just walked through. Take care, dude. Triangle. Yeah, so the very first time it was actually sunset, very early, sort of late afternoon, and the sun was setting when I arrived in Japan. I remember walking up to this gate, seeing the Tokyo Tower, you know, after seeing it on so many videos, probably like so many of you do, you know, before coming on a trip, you probably search for videos and watch loads of videos. You've come across my channel as a result of the videos, probably, but I did the same thing 10 years ago. And I remember seeing this place in person thinking, wow. And then walking even through the temple doors, seeing the actual temple with the Tokyo Tower. That was quite impressive. So this is Zojiji Temple. I know you've been following me for a while now. I spent New Year's here 2 years ago, New Year's Eve here, and it's actually been one of my most memorable New Year's in Japan at this temple. A lot of people, but pretty cool. It's so hot. Well, humid. I need water, I need coffee. I will be using some of those super chats. Thank you so much. Jim Ross, dude! Woke up in the middle of the night, but fine, the Happy Gaijin is broadcasting, so bonus. Dude, thanks for being here. I'm keeping an eye on the connection, and I'm keeping an eye on the battery of my phone, so I don't have a repeat of yesterday. I was just mentioning, Jim, that 10 years ago, first time I came to Japan, this is the first place that I came to. Literally, got off the plane, had a shower, maybe didn't even have a shower, I can't remember, and I walked here. So it was sunset, so I have some really strong core memories here. Zeizoji Temple. Check it out, guys. Welcome. And this is also where I spent New Year's 2 years ago. 2 New Years ago. It's quite a sight, right? So yeah, this is pretty much my first view of Japan. Hey, thanks for the super chat. Only one night. Put this in that buy envelope as well. Thank you. I will. I'll put some extra money in the envelope for sure. When I return later on in about a week's time, because I'm not sure I'm going to be going tonight. I want to have an early-ish sort of night. But I will be back staying in this area. I'll be staying in the robot hotel thingy in this area. So check it out. Actually, back here, there's some interesting little parks, little walking parks that we could show you. It's pretty nice. But this has such a special place for me. Like I've mentioned like 100 times in the last 5 minutes. First place I came to shortly after landing in Japan 10 years ago. First temple I came to. Pretty much first place I came to. First solo trip on my own. So I have some very, very, very strong core memories associated to this place. And I believe that's the Mori Tower. Well, what you can see of it anyway. Yeah, there's a little sort of like a park sort of walkway back here that a lot of people miss. Oh, and there's a place, maybe we can sit down and have a coffee here, if they sell coffee. Terra Cafe Shane. I think it's time for me to get a coffee, guys, if you don't mind. And then I'll continue with the tour a little after. I don't want to be streaming, so guys, just be aware. Japan has places that create emotional bonds 100%, and most other countries now have spectacular don't evoke. I wonder what that says about us. I wonder. That's a very deep question. All right, I'm gonna put my phone lower. I don't want anybody to feel that I am filming them or anything. So bear that in mind. Konnichiwa. Hi. Can I sit outside? Oh. Ice latte? Onegaishimasu. Arigato.
And this is your number.
Okay, you bring?
Yes, we bring it.
Okay, thank you. Okay, you could tell that this is a tourist place. I mean, I wouldn't say it's expensive because obviously the yen is rather low, but hey, I'm just gonna sit here. By the way, this road leads all the way to the Tokyo Tower, but I'm gonna take a walk back there after my coffee. So now is the time. It's time to turn the camera around. You get awkward dealing with service staff because the language barrier. I think most people here they can speak English better than what you think. Sato. Thanks for the super chat. This is what I've got. It looks pretty good, actually. Pretty good. I don't mind them paying a bit more if someone is more likely. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. Yeah, I guess so, yeah. Gummy sugar syrup, because I need sugar. I went to the new Starbucks in Shibuya, by the way. They had been closed down for a few months. Reopened maybe in May, the end of May, middle of May. They've done a really good job of refurbishing it, by the way. It looks great. Thanks so much for the super chat, for the coffee funds. It does look great. Does it taste great? It looks. I don't know how many of you actually like judge your coffee by the color of the coffee. I do. I think this is a good shade of coffee. Mmm. Summer and Nathan does not look completely cooked. Yeah, because it's still rainy season. It rained yesterday. It's gonna rain again today. It's probably gonna rain for the next few days. And even though it's humid and hot, it's not crazy yet. You also judge by the color. Funny thing, I was traveling with my friends for a few days, and every time I was with my friends, I would be stopped by a subscriber or a viewer or whatever saying, hey, thanks for your tips, or are you Ninja Monkey? Some people took pictures with me. On Disney I was stopped 6 times. In Harajuku I was stopped 2 or 3 times. The other day, like yesterday, I was stopped once. That sort of thing. And now that my friends have gone, nobody's stopping me. They're like, you're famous. I'm like, no, this is a fluke. This does not happen. Like, if I get stopped, usually in a 6-week trip, maybe I'll get stopped 5 times in 6 weeks, if I'm lucky. So, yeah. Hiroshima tram, I can't remember. I'm not gonna lie. Does the IC card work? I think so. It's not that hot or humid. I agree with you. Where are you, dude? Come out and join me. I have a few hours to kill. Yeah, well, I have this interesting little thing. Where is it? I have some like business cards with a banana in the back that I hand out. But actually, one of my future videos that I'm working on is interviewing tourists. And usually when somebody spots me, I sort of say, hey, you know, I'm working on this project. Would you mind if I film you? And I would say 70% of people are like, no, I'd rather not be on camera, which is absolutely fine. But some people do. They're fine being on camera. But this time round, because I was with my friends and I was sort of like busy with them, I forgot to ask anybody that stopped me. I'm not very sure there's any restrictions with Ikoka other than potentially upgrading to the green car in JR East from the platform. You hear that? You hit the 20k limit. Easy to do, but good to do also, because now you pretty much can go contactless. I need to buy my Shinkansen ticket. I'm just trying to figure out what time I want to leave for, and also if I should purchase it online at the station. Guys, I'm gonna rest my voice for a few minutes. You can listen to the sound of summer. SmartX. Yeah, I was thinking of using SmartX and linking it to my digital speaker, which a lot of people say that you can't do, but I think that I can, and it's like a challenge. Because to link your SmartX to your speaker, you need your speaker card number, right? The card number. But if you install the speaker app, then your Apple Pay speaker will appear on it with the card number. So I just need to figure out what time. So I won't be able to check in until 3. I'm meeting my friend at 3:30. So it's like, do I want to like arrive just before, or have lunch here, or have lunch there? Do I want to scout out Nagoya early in the morning? You live in a warmer place year round, so your idea of hot and mine are totally different. Yes. Yeah. Need a Ninja Monkey member card for the upper tier subscribers. That would be a good idea, actually. I wouldn't mind doing that. Yeah. That would be pretty cool. By the way, anybody who doesn't know, maybe you haven't noticed, but I launched, or I think I've launched, I'm not very sure, memberships on this channel. Happy Gaijin memberships. It's a little bit different because what I'm doing is every few days or so, I'm actually filming raw unedited shorts, 1-minute shorts, showing you a glimpse of something that's happening on my trip. And I'm posting it only to members on this channel, just as a little extra little perk. Please don't feel that you need to become a member on this channel, and you know, if you're already a member of Ninja Monkey or whatever. But I know that there's some people that don't watch on Ninja Monkey that watch here, so I just wanted to give that option for anybody who wants to support me and be a member on this channel. I don't think I have any members yet. I don't think so. I only launched it a few days ago, so... Well, I thought I'd launched it. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. I have to double check. So I've actually been recording little snippets. If you go back, you'll be able to see. Okay. Yeah, the whole Android thing is so annoying. I wish my Android brothers and sisters were able to use digital IC card, because it makes such a freaking amazing difference. It's so annoying. Or at least if there was a way for you to register your Suica number like on a website, so you could actually top it up with your credit card. I wonder how many steps I've done today. This is my outfit for the day. Am I going to become one of those YouTubers? Outfit of the day. Yeah, you know, purple goldfish 14. I used to feel the same way about the Suica card, about having it as a souvenir, but I would much rather be able to top up using a credit card than have it as a souvenir. It's just so much more convenient. Fit check. In fact, you could even get one, and you could even transfer it onto your phone and keep the freaking ant here. Sounds like Tokyo Drew with his outfits. Does it? Unfortunately, I try to watch his streams, but obviously the time difference is so difficult. There's an ant that's freaking me out. Not that I'm scared of ants, but it's a big ant. Even though coffee is great, I need to remember to drink water to hydrate, you know? It's a nice place, this. Look, let me show you. It's quite unique. It's kind of rare to find places to sit outside like this. I will stay hydrated, don't worry. I'm quite on the ball. In an hour's time, I'm gonna have water. It's a really chill spot. So yeah, I've got the pocket, and apparently I can stream with a pocket. Apparently. But I'm not sure. If I stream with a pocket, will I have access to the chat? Or do I need another device? It's okay. I mean, it's okay. It's pretending to be a big camera, but if you're somebody who has a big camera, then it's not. It cannot even compare. But it's okay. I could see that if you don't have a camera, this is a really good option. Like a really, really good option. I found it a little bit unreliable for certain things so far, but maybe it's just a learning curve. Maybe I'm just being too hard on the poor pocket. I bought it here in Japan because it's the yen is so weak. It's like half the price. It's kind of chill, huh? Very chill. I might try to figure out, because I was gonna end this. I'm gonna walk a little bit and show you what there is behind here now. But I might end the stream after I show you this area here, and I might experiment with attempting to stream with a pocket. Yeah, that's the thing. Only one night. I think it's got a really good use case scenario for it. But if you have another camera that's better, then no. You know, for me, because I'm trying to do more vlogs on this channel, this will hopefully be a good solution for. And I'm trying to be like less edited, more rough and ready sort of vlogs. This will hopefully be the solution for me. I'll see if I'm not too like convinced. I'll just sell it when I get home. Well, you tried to join, but you couldn't because you're not in your home country. Apparently, a travel channel can't have members who travel. You're gonna have to get a NordVPN, dude, and set yourself to Canada. That would solve it actually. If you get a VPN, you set yourself to Canada, then it would think that you're in Canada, and then you'd be able to do all the things like you normally do. But don't worry. I know you'd want to be the first member. I know you'd want to, but don't worry. Pocari Sweat is like a sports drink and has extra electrolytes. Yeah. So I don't know how to go live. Let's see. Can I even go live directly from here? Live panorama. Oh no. Video. Slow mo. Nope. Hyperlapse. Okay, let's go for a little walk, guys. Let's go. I got bitten by something last night. I don't know what the hell bit me, but I have this big, not big, but a red spot here. I drink a lot of water when I'm in Japan. A lot of water. To the point that it gets to the point that I don't really drink fizzy drinks or soda or Coke or anything like that. And then when I get home, it's always the same. I'm always like, I'm gonna drink more water, and then I fall back into my habits of not drinking water. I drink water, but not as much as I do here. Okay, let's go for a little walk. After the little walk, I'm gonna try and figure out how to do. You have a VPN, but your home internet provider, but your VPN should be on your phone. Anyway, don't worry about it. Seriously, don't worry. It'll be fine. How long are you in Europe for anyway? Let's go for a little walk and then I'm gonna try and figure out maybe a little experiment, maybe a quick 15-minute experiment to see how, and if I can even see a chat or whatever with this thing going live. Let's go. Strong zero is the bomb, right? Okay. August 6th, plenty of time. I'll be here till the 22nd. I've arranged with my friends to get a tour with Lito. Most places have a place for you to return your your tray, but in this instance, because I was being served and I actually didn't see any signs or anywhere to dispose of my stuff, I did have a look around and I just left it there. It's also so fascinating how somebody's taste in things can change. Because I remember the first time that I came here 10 years ago, I was not at all interested in any of this sort of temple-y, shrine-y thing. And now I am. Yeah, so if you're gonna walk up to the Tokyo Tower via the road, just turn into the temple and it's a much nicer walk, I would say.
But still. What's the point?
Traffic is prohibited, so I cannot go any further. I nearly didn't see the sign. I nearly didn't see the sign. Watch them completely ignore the sign. Oh no, did they see the sign? Watch them completely ignore the sign. Yep. During New Year's, this is there's like food stalls. It's pretty cool. There's taiko dramas. Right. So for those of you who are wondering, this Zezoji temple that I'm at right now is very close to Daimon Station, which is a metro, and it's very, very close to Hamamatsucho Station, which is a popular place for tourists to stay. Dojoji Temple, this is the name of the temple. It's a very popular place for tourists to base themselves because it literally is the very last stop on the monorail from Haneda Airport. So if you're flying into Haneda and you're a little bit worried about where to stay, then Hamamatsucho is like a no-brainer. Literally a no-brainer. Because you can just get off at the very last stop. You have access to Odaiba close by. You have access to the Yamanote line also. So it's quite a few interesting things around here. The only thing I'd say is that it's might be quite a nice place for, look at these people flouting the flags. There's it might be quite a nice place for families because it's sort of quiet, but it's maybe a little bit too quiet for my liking. I still choose Ueno over this location, even though I'm staying here. Now you could pull the gaijin card. I just followed the Japanese. They were Chinese, but yes, I could have, but I didn't because I'm a happy gaijin, not a naughty gaijin. Right, guys, everyone, thanks for watching. Listen, I'm gonna try and, if you stay tuned in the next 5 or 10 minutes or so, hopefully I can figure out how to connect my DJI Pocket Free for live streaming. See if I can read the chat, and just want to give it a little go. If I can't read the chat, I know I'm live, then I might just let it go live for like 10 minutes, but I might not be able to answer any of your questions. But I just wanted to experiment with it, and it's been quite a long stream. The stream longer than normal. But yeah, I guess getting my streamingness out of the out of the system. So yeah, it's only 11 in the morning, just gone past 11 in the morning. So I've been very, very, very productive. Done my laundry, luggage forwarded my luggage to Nagoya for tomorrow, done a stream. What else can you ask for, really? And on that note, I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna figure this out. Hopefully, keep an eye on it here on Happy Gaijin. I'm gonna try and do it on Happy Gaijin if I can. And I'll see you soon. And if not, I'll see you in Nagoya. Peace. Thanks for the super chats, everyone, for your support. And Jim, thanks for the PayPal PayPal donation also.